20 years old, living with a 13-year-old little girl. Where the fuck was his parole officer? Where was the homies on the street? Y'all niggas be allowing this type shit. This shit is nasty. This what I be talking about. And this nigga was in jail and nobody knew about this? Nobody knew about this on the yard? Y'all let this nigga walk the yard? This nigga supposed to be in PC. Yeah, oh, he gotta be an enforcer then. The only way this nigga able to walk the yard and do what he doing is if he's an enforcer. Then he was told what to do because he ain't no boss. This nigga ain't no boss with chomo charges, y'all. Cannot be. You can't tell me that the nigga that's running the prison is a chomo. So you telling me the nigga that attacked Tory Lanez is able to move and do what the fuck he would want around the prison with these type of charges on him? The nigga was dating a 13-year-old little girl that he killed, that he knocked off at 20. He had the girl living in his house. Y'all telling me this how it work out there? I see, this is the funny thing. Y'all niggas be doing paperwork parties on your own people. But ain't nobody doing paperwork parties on these niggas. Y'all just chilling with these niggas and y'all ain't got no delegation over the Mexicans. Y'all don't got no boss power. I see that. I see niggas ain't got no boss power, y'all. I told y'all niggas ain't like me. Niggas ain't like Gangsta Cat. Niggas ain't trying to figure out who the fuck they be around. Niggas ain't checking the mystery in these niggas' history, y'all. Niggas ain't checking the mystery in these niggas' history. I don't understand why. I don't understand why. How you niggas ain't checking the mystery in these niggas' history? Why not? Why is it that y'all not doing that, man? And you in jail with this nigga. So the nigga that stabbed Tory Lanez was a chomo. He got stabbed by a chomo. He got hit up by a chomo, y'all. A chomo. This is set bad. It just got worse. It got worse. Tory Lanez got hit up by a dude who's locked up for shooting a 13-year-old little girl, his ex-girlfriend. Hitting up his ex-girlfriend, 13 years old, 20 years old at the time, messing with a 13-year-old little girl. Come on, man. Only Gangsta Cat gonna give you the real news you can use. I'm gonna give you the real news. These niggas ain't gonna give you the real news. They gonna give you just the top layer of this shit. They ain't gonna do they due diligence. These niggas ain't journalists. These niggas just be talking. I'm giving you the real deal, Holyfield. He got hit up by a chomo. And guess what? I wouldn't be surprised if he got hit up because Tory Lanez started talking about it. Tory Lanez might have found out that he was a chomo. Tory Lanez might have started talking to people and telling people in the yard like, yo, my nigga, this nigga fucked with a little girl. This nigga had a 13-year-old girlfriend. Yo, this nigga ain't no real killer. He shot a girl, 13-year-old girl. You got to remember, niggas go to jail and play gangster too. Niggas go to jail, catch murder charges, and try to play like they the man. And they get away with that shit. And then your boy Tory Lanez come in the yard and he privileged to a lot of information. He got niggas on the outside. He privileged to information. So he find out from the outside, yeah, that nigga's a chomo. That nigga shot a 13-year-old little girl. He ain't really murdered no real niggas. He ain't really killed no real niggas. This nigga killed a little girl. Don't fuck with him. We're not riding with him. We're not doing business with him. And when Tory Lanez got the word that we're not doing business with him, Sonny wasn't too happy. Sonny was very upset because now you're going against your word. Sonny don't like when niggas go against their word. So Sonny put that smack down because people on the yard started finding out he was with a 13-year-old girl. Tory Lanez put information out on the yard that nobody was supposed to know, y'all. That's why Tory Lanez got stabbed. I'm telling you why Tory Lanez got stabbed. He put his paperwork on the yard. He let the yard know this nigga is in here fucking with a 13-year-old little girl. This nigga ain't no real gangster. Y'all look up to this nigga. Y'all follow this nigga. This who y'all looking up to? A nigga that was fucking with a 13-year-old girl. A nigga that shot a 13-year-old girl. So that nigga had to handle. He had to handle Tory Lanez for that. This is why Tory Lanez got ate up, y'all. I'm giving y'all the game. Nobody gonna give y'all. This is the reason why Tory Lanez got stabbed. Because Tory Lanez found out that nigga was a chomo. He found out that nigga was with a 13-year-old little girl. He found out that he shot a 13-year-old little girl in the face. The whole time this nigga was in the jail playing like he was a gangster. And you know, Tory Lanez trying to take over the yard. Tory Lanez playing big dog. He trying to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? So we playing chess on this yard. And if y'all following this nigga, well, let me check his mystery. Let me see who this nigga is. Let me expose this nigga paperwork. And that's what Tory Lanez did. Tory Lanez started talking on the yard, y'all. He told the niggas and exposed who this nigga really was. And Sonny couldn't have that. Sonny couldn't have that, y'all. Tory Lanez can't take Sonny position. Oh, nah, that can't go down like that. Hell nah. Sonny is not about to allow that. Sonny been there 23 years. 20-something years, nigga. You think he just gonna let Tory Lanez come in and start shifting the dynamic of power? A nigga that been in jail 27 years, you think they just gonna let Tory Lanez come in and shift the dynamic of power? And the only way to shift the dynamic of power in jail and undercut a boss is to expose his hand. And that's what Tory did. If I can expose the nigga hand, I know Tory did. Y'all, this nigga a chomo. This nigga fuck with little girls. Watch your daughter around this nigga, man. Watch your daughter around this nigga, yo. Fuck. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna spill beer on my shit. Ain't that a bit? Hold up. My bad. My bad, y'all. Come on. Fucking up my shit. I'm sorry. Hold up. Give me a minute. Fucking up my shit. Y'all can hear me? Okay. I do not like that. Make sure my button's right. Okay. You know, that shit started getting stuck. All right. We all good. We all good. Yeah, so that's what happened, y'all. So let's get back to the content. So San Antonio Sonny Castillo, 20-year-old parolee, allegedly shot Evelyn Brenda Cedez. So that's who he was fucking with. He was fucking with a 13-year-old girl. This is the 13-year-old girl, y'all. 13-year-old girl, man. These niggas be fucking with babies, bro. Babies. This nigga had a 13-year-old girl. 13-year-old little girl named Evelyn. Spanish little girl. What was her parents at? What the fuck was her parents? That's what I want to know. What was her parents that a 13-year-old little girl was able to be with this 20-year-old nigga? 20-year-old nigga. What the fuck was her parents? What was her parents? But like I said, Tory Lanez got stabbed by a chomo, y'all. Got stabbed by a chomo. He shot her in the head following an argument late Saturday night, said Los Angeles County Sheriff's Sergeant Myers. Police believe Angela ran away from home in Palmdale and moved into a duplex apartment in the 100,000 block of West Avenue H14 with casino in April. So she was a runaway. Yeah, he had him a runaway. You see that? Cuzzo, what up? So he had him a runaway, y'all. That's even worse. What the fuck was he doing with a 13-year-old runaway? 13-year-old runaway. You guys to be kidding me. You guys to be kidding me, y'all. It said we didn't know where she was staying. Said, can see that? Hey, yo, I'm gonna butcher her name like a motherfucker. I do not know how to pronounce her name. Sandia's cousin, Robert, 19. Robert Mendez. I need to call him. I need his phone number. I need Robert Mendez's phone number. We need to get in touch with Robert Mendez. We need an interview. We need an interview from Robert Mendez, y'all. I got to get Robert Mendez's phone number. We're going to get Robert Mendez's phone number today. We're gonna call Robert Mendez in the morning and see if we can get an interview on what happened to his cousin and everything that's going on with Tory Lanez. So the dude that stabbed Tory Lanez was a chomo. Tory Lanez got stabbed by a chomo, y'all. We know this for a fact, 100% fact. What y'all think about this, man? Y'all hit the link. Now we know for a fact. You only get this news in Gangsterland, man. You can't get this nowhere else. What y'all think about Tory Lanez being stabbed by a chomo? He got stabbed by a known chomo, a nigga that was fucking with a 13-year-old little girl. Could it be possible that Tory Lanez got a hold of his paperwork and put his shit out? Could it be possible, y'all? Could it be possible that Tory Lanez got a hold of his paperwork, information spread on the yard, and he had to handle his business, had to handle his candle? Because everybody know that's how this shit go, man. That's how this shit go in jail, man. Sometimes you got to handle your candle, especially when niggas is talking on your name. And niggas is talking about you. You feel me? You gotta handle your shit. Sometimes you gotta handle your shit, and ain't nobody gonna handle for you. That's one thing we know. When niggas start putting allegations on you, ain't nobody gonna handle your work for you. You gotta handle your own fucking work. You understand, y'all? So I'm under the assumption that I think this nigga was the yard boss, my nigga. The yard boss was a chomo. He was on the yard for 23 years and never got touched, y'all. Now, how could he have been on the yard for 23 years and never got touched? Can somebody explain that to me? And with these type of allegations on his name. How could he be on the yard for 23 years? Never get touched with these allegations? Because I see some allegations that's crucial, man. And they not even allegations. They're like, it happened. He shot the 13-year-old girl in the face. He was trying to get rid of the girl that he was sleeping with, man. He had him a shorty, and he said, I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to bust you down. You guys to go. And he's 20. And he's 20-year-old dude already on parole. So he was already on parole. Pay attention. But he in the yard with these niggas. He in control of the yard. He in control of the yard with who? With Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez wanted that yard, y'all. And the only way to get control of that yard was to expose who that nigga really was. The only way to control that yard, take over that yard, was to expose his hand. And that's why he did what he did, y'all. See, I ain't no W. I peep game.